After 20 years, I found out about my wife's infidelity, but I want to forgive her in order to save my family. Am I right? Over the course of more than 2 decades, my girlfriend and I have shared a strong and enduring bond, despite not being married or having children. Our relationship has been marked by mutual respect, trust, and a commitment to understanding each other. Infidelity has never been a concern, and I've always held an unwavering trust in her. While our journey together has been largely harmonious, spanning over 20 years, like any couple, we faced challenges. Some were minor, yet there were significant issues, particularly regarding the frequency of intimacy. I wholeheartedly endeavored to address this, attempting various approaches from heartfelt conversations and expressing my emotions through emails to altering my behaviors and consistently demonstrating my affection and appreciation for her. I eagerly engaged in household tasks and continually sought ways to rekindle our physical connection, exploring date nights and intimate moments, striving to prioritize her pleasure before my own. Despite the infrequency, our moments of intimacy were fulfilling. However, I observed a preference for vanilla experiences. Any attempt to introduce novelty met with resistance or discomfort on her part. Eventually, I arrived at the understanding, around 1.5 years ago, that she might identify as asexual. I came to terms with this realization independently, endeavoring to maintain our relationship despite an average of only once every 2 months engaging in physical intimacy over the past 2 years. Reflecting now, I recognize a lack of open conversations surrounding our respective concerns and frustrations. Recently, I reached a breaking point due to the lack of intimacy in our relationship. This led me to take an unprecedented step. After 2 decades, I checked her computer, not because I suspected infidelity but because I sought answers. I wanted to understand what I might have been doing wrong to elicit such distance from her, as her affection had dwindled to a single morning and evening kiss. During this search, I stumbled upon a password-protected letter in her notes dated 2 months prior. None of her usual passwords or even our important dates granted access. I resorted to trying her co-worker's birthday, someone she often mentioned, and it granted me entry. The contents of that letter shattered me. It detailed an affair she had precisely 2 years ago with him. She expressed longing for his company, kisses, hugs, and recounted intimate moments they shared. I confronted her, and despite her initial denial, I presented the evidence I had found. Her explanation was that it was a one-time slip when he visited our home to pick up some chairs she had sold during a time I wasn't present. She claimed not to recall why she wrote the letter, stating it was a forgotten incident, an agreement between them that it was a singular occurrence, and they mutually ended things afterward. She defended her silence, insisting she didn't want to cause me pain, hence her choice not to disclose this to me. The discovery of additional hidden messages on her new laptop, where she expressed continued longing for this individual, heightened the complexity of the situation. It unveiled more intimate moments they shared, including kisses and hugs at the office, along with her anticipation of his messages. Though she revealed further details, it's uncertain if everything has been disclosed. She expressed deep remorse and a desire to mend things. Feeling utterly alone and unable to confide in anyone, I'm grappling with conflicting emotions. On one hand, I yearn to salvage our relationship, to nurture our love, and earnestly attempt to heal this rift. Yet, I'm haunted by the fear of never meeting her expectations, of being a mere consolation prize, chosen out of pity rather than genuine love. The fear of my own emotional turmoil and the vivid images that haunt me add to this anguish. Acknowledging my own shortcomings, I realize I failed to demonstrate my love and desire for her adequately. I withdrew, believing she might be asexual, striving to support her even if it meant infrequent intimacy. My worry intensifies, wondering if I can ever match her desires in bed, knowing she found greater satisfaction with someone else. The path forward seems shrouded in uncertainty. Should I remain in the same household, attempting to forgive and forget? Or is it wiser to distance myself or even depart entirely? These uncertainties loom over me, leaving me at a crossroads, unsure of how to proceed or rebuild. I don't have specific questions, but I yearn for guidance or insights from anyone who might have navigated a similar situation. This burden weighs heavily on me, and sharing this feels like a step towards unburdening myself. Let's get 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Love you.